Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the GE washer drive motor. It's going to be a very easy repair and it should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the fuse label, 2 wire connectors, a piece of wire, the instructions, and the new drive motor. The drive motor drives the washer tub. The main reason to be changing it out is if it's failed and the washer is not working properly. In order to get to the part, we have to take the front panel off the washer. We're going to use a putty knife and go from the side. You can go in about 4 inches or right in line with the opening of the edge of the lid, and then slide over a little bit, push in, release the locking tab, and you can pull it out so it doesn't lock when it goes back in. Then we can do the other side. Once you have both tabs released, you can lift the lower panel off its mounting brackets. Once you have it off, you can set it aside. Now that we have the front panel out of the way, we can take the 3 wiring harnesses off the motor. All you have to do is press on the locking tabs and pull down to release them. The blue and the black one stays on the motor. So we'll skip that one and go to the orange and the yellow. Once you have the wire harnesses disconnected, we can grab our needle nose pliers, and we have to compress this fitting on the bottom down here so we can pull it off the motor. Once you have it off, you can swing the wire harnesses out of the way. Now we can reach in on the left hand side. We're going to take the belt off the pulleys. We're going to use a flathead screwdriver and get behind the belt, and you want to make sure it goes down and hooks on the bottom of the pulley, and then you can turn the pulley and the belt will come off. Once you have it off, you can pull it out of the machine and set it aside. Now that we have the belt off, we can take off the nuts that hold the motor to the mounting bracket. We're going to use a 3/8 wrench to take them off. We're going to have to do it in a couple steps because of the way the motor is mounted. So we're going to take the front ones off first. Once you have them broken free, they spin pretty easily. You can just unscrew them and set them aside. Then we're going to reach back and loosen the back ones up. I'm not going to take them all the way out. Just loosen them up. Once you have the back ones loose, we're going to tilt the front of the motor up so these 2 pins come out, and then pull it forward so that the rear washers clear the drive pulley. Then we can reach back and unscrew them the rest of the way. Once you have all the nuts off, we can lift the motor up and pull it off the mounting bracket. We're going to tilt it back and lift it out by the pulley and pull it out of the washer. Here's the old drive motor next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. You want to make sure you look over the instructions. If you have a fuse in your wiring harness, you're going to have to cut it out and splice in a new piece of wire. To put the new drive motor in, we're going to feed the top in first and then rotate it down so the legs come down through the mounting plate. Once you have it in place, we're going to lift up on the back a little bit so we can start the nuts on the 2 back studs. Once you have them in place, we can reach back and tighten them down with a 3/8 wrench. Then we can put the front ones on. Now that we have the 4 nuts tightened down, we can reconnect the wire harnesses. First thing we're going to do is clip it into the motor mount here. Once you have the clip in, we can attach the wiring harnesses to the new drive motor. The red one was over here on the right. All you have to do is plug these in so they snap in and you get a good connection. And the red and the yellow one was in the middle. And the white plug was on the left. Once you have the wiring harnesses snapped in, we can put the belt back on the pulleys. To help put the belt on, we're going to use our belt installation tool. It has a lip right here on the top that we're going to lock into the lower groove on the motor drive pulley. Once you have it in place, we can feed the drive belt back through. Once you have the drive belt underneath, we're going to put it over the motor pulley. Once you have the belt on the motor pulley, we're going to use a zip tie and attach it to the drive pulley. You want to make sure that the ribs of the belt are against the pulley. Now that we have the zip tie on, we're going to turn the drive pulley clockwise so it pulls the belt around. You want to keep a little tension where the belt installation tool is, and then we can reach in with our right hand and use that to turn the drive pulley. Once you have the zip tie all the way around on the right hand side, the belt should be on and we can cut it off with the wire cutters. To get the belt installation tool off, we're just going to peel the O-ring off, and then it should fall apart into 2 pieces that we can just pull off. Now we can follow the wire harness up to where it's taped up in this section right here. If yours already has a no fuse sticker on it, that means somebody's taken it out. If you don't see a no fuse sticker, we're going to have to take this electrical tape off so we can take the fuse out that's wrapped up in it. Once you have the wires exposed, we can see the fuse here that's wired into the red and white wire. Looks like this one's been changed once already, but we're going to cut this out and replace it with the jumper wire. We're just going to take our wire cutters and cut the fuse out. Once you have the wires cut, we're going to strip a little bit off each end so we can attach the jumper wire. Once you have both stripped, we can grab the jumper wire and crimp it in there. The jumper wire is a little bit long, so you can trim it down if you want, and then strip the end off the jumper wire. Once you have the jumper wire ready, we can grab the connectors and crimp it in place. Once you have the jumper wire in place, we're going to tape everything up again so it's protected from the water. We're just going to take some electrical tape and carefully wrap it around the whole wiring harness. Now that we have the wiring harness taped up, we can put the sticker on it so you know that the fuse has been removed. Once you have the sticker in place, we can put the front panel back on the machine. To put the front panel on, all you have to do is set it onto its mounting tabs. And then we can lift it up into place. As you lift it up, you want to make sure that the white pins go into the holes. And we can snap it in and lock it in place. Now that you're done repairing the appliance, you can plug the washer back in and take a first spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.